Hi everyone, this is Josh Phillips. I'm here with another screencast, and today I'm going to be going over a couple different types of databases that you can use in aiding you to find some articles and some research to include in your research paper that are going to ultimately help support your thesis. So the first thing you do is you just Google UC, come to uc.edu, it's going to take you to this page. Next, just click the Libraries tab, and then after that, you have two options. You can begin searching right away, or you can jump over here and find a more specific database. Um, in order to compare the two, I'm going to just start off by searching for a specific article. So when you go right away to the search bar, it's going to search every single database that it has to offer you. And although that could be helpful, it might hurt your search a little bit in the fact that you're not narrowing down your search as much as you would be had you chosen a specific database. So this is where you can type in anything you want relating to what your research is going to be about. In my instance, it's going to be about energy and renewable energy. So let's use that as an example. Renewable energy. All right. So right away, I've got a textbook up. I've got some political stuff up. But right now, as I'm scrolling through this, I don't really see anything that jumps out at me like that this would be a good thing to use in your research paper. Like I've got books, ebooks. I'm mostly looking for articles and newspaper entries or some data and statistics that I could use to help support the fact that renewable energy is what we need to switch to in the United States. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go over to here to content type on the side, and what you can do is you click more, and it's going to bring up all the different types of content that you can search from. So I want to look at articles. I'm interested in data, government documents, um, newspapers, newspaper articles, and let's see what else. I'm also interested in references. So on this first search, since you're searching all the databases, it's going to throw way too much information at you, and you're definitely going to need to narrow it down by checking over here and what type of contents you want. What type of content type do you want? All right, so let's see what we have here. The first thing that's coming up are these references. I don't really want those. Got a newspaper article. Doesn't really follow renewable energy. It's talking about batteries. Um, all right, I'm going to narrow down my search again. This time all right, so after you narrow down your search the first time, you have an option to narrow down your search even further once the software knows what exactly you're looking for. So here, as you can see, all this is about energy. So I'm going to say include alternate energy sources, um, solar energy, wind energy, environmental protection, petroleum, power plants. And so I could get as specific as I wanted, fossil fuels. And this is really helpful if you're looking for a specific thing, because you would only check one of them, and right away you have a bunch of good sources that you could use. All right, so yeah, this definitely helped narrow down my search a little bit. Right here I'm seeing newspaper articles. Those are easy to use, not too much content to cover, and you can fit them in your research paper pretty nicely. So in order to get a gist of what it is, if I just put my mouse over it, it's going to give me an abstract of what the article is about. So this one is technical and financial efficiencies in solar panels. I'm not too interested in that one. The currently stated expiration of key federal income tax incentives for wind energy. Not too worried about that. Let's see here if I can find a good one. Renewable energy sources like coal-based power, solid waste, biomass, wind, and solar can help overcome the energy crisis. All right, this is perfect. This is exactly what I'm looking for. So it gives you the full article. You can read that, use what you need from it, and then also the nice thing is, it gives all this information down here at the bottom, so you have everything you need in order to cite it. However, what's really nice is that if you go up to the top and you click Cite, you have your full MLA citation ready to go right there. Just copy and paste it into your research paper and you're completely fine. So it's even hanging. So I'm going to save this for later because I actually liked this. Alright, so that's the first way you can use the research database. But that's not really picking a specific database. That's kind of just using them all together by searching right here and skipping the database. Now that's what I would recommend doing, but if you're looking for some really specific things, then I would definitely suggest going to your databases. And so what I just did there is I just clicked on database and then browse databases. And this is going to bring you all the databases in alphabetical order. Now I'm looking for energy. So let's see if I can get an energy specific database. This one is Energy Citations Database. I looked at this one a little bit ago, and it's a little bit too technical for me. But what was a good database that would fit my research paper is the Engineering Research Database. So once you find a database that you like, you're just going to click Connect at the bottom, and you're going to have to be already logged in with your UCID and password in order to use these through UC's library, anyways. So as you can see, instead of searching all those databases, I should only be searching one. But it has a lot up here, so I'm just going to go ahead and uncheck those right now. So this is a good website. I don't know why it's unchecking those. All right, so yeah, this database usage through UC is really helpful because you can really narrow down what you want. So I just want to search this one database, but all that's popping up. Okay, the reason I'm selecting all those is because these are all databases inside the engineering research database. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, so what I'm looking for is, well, I guess let's start off with all of them. And I'm looking for renewable energy. All right, let's go back and I don't know why I keep searching that. I'm trying to narrow down my search here. All right, and I'm going to select my document type. I want articles. Or yeah, let's stick with that. All right. So now I'm in my database. I can see which database I'm using. I'm using the engineering research database, which includes all of these other ones that you see checked. So once again, if I hover over the title, it's going to give me an abstract. Actually, if I go over here to preview, it's going to give me an abstract summary, and it's going to highlight all my search words. So I can read through this, see if this is what I'm looking for. Nope. This takes place in China. I'm dealing with renewable energy in the United States. So you can search through here, find something that you like. This looks good. And once again, to cite it, you just click cite, copy and paste that. Alright, so once again, this is all through UC. You just go to libraries, and then you use this red box right here. And you can either search right away for what you're looking for, and it's going to search all the databases for you. And you can go ahead and narrow them down over here on the content type. Or what you can do is start by finding the specific database that you'd like and then search from there. And what I would recommend doing is, if you're good at filtering your search, then I would just start with all the databases. But you're definitely going to need to narrow down your content type, and you're going to need to narrow down your subject type. So if I click on subject type, obviously you can see all these different things that you can narrow it down to. Now, whatever my initial search was, that's going to determine what type of subject terms come up here. So like I would probably exclude, or I would probably just include a couple of these. Like I definitely would not include that. Photovoltaic cells. I probably wouldn't include just the word engineering because I'm focused on energy. So you can make this search as specific or as general as you'd like. And once again, if you're really good at narrowing down your search through setting these limits, then definitely just go ahead and start right here and search all the databases. Now, if you're not so good at narrowing down your search through the usage of those filters, then definitely just come here, browse databases, kind of look what you're looking for. Say you're doing something on infrastructure. I don't know what you would be doing. Neither does that. Alright, say you're doing something on... Alright, let's just stick with energy. So, just whatever you're dealing with, go ahead and type it in, and then you'll be able to see if there is a specific database catered towards your content area. If there is, go ahead and click on it, and now you're not going to have to worry about those search filters. So there's two different types that I recommend using the database. Just click on libraries, go to this box, search immediately and utilize filters, or search for the database you'd like, and then go ahead and find whatever it is that you're looking for.